But there's some stories, and it's so important that you and I, and actually not enough people shine a spotlight on. One of which is obviously Tommy Robinson's mistreatment is boosting his popularity. He's been in solitary confinement now for over 130 days. It's been labelled as mental torture by psychologists due to his ADHD and complex PTSD. Do you think the state is deliberately trying to break him, and if so, what's their end game?
I think they're trying to kill him. That's what I think they're trying to do. I think they're trying to kill him. And one of the things that I've learned over the years of being, not on Tommy's level, but but being persecuted by these people, is that they don't want you around. So I think that they're trying to kill him. And I think that they're not going to succeed, because I think that he is touched by a power much higher than any political party would be, or any political commentator would be. He's been put on a path to shine a light on something. If you were dishing out roles in the how to dismantle the world order, you probably wouldn't put Tommy Robinson top of your list of people that you would sort of give that role to. But he has embraced his role. He's made mistakes. None of them in any way, in my view, warranting the type of persecution he's received. And I think the state want him dead. That's what I think. And I think the state want me dead. And I think the state want a lot of people that don't agree with them dead, so they can continue to rake in taxes and spend our hard-earned money on diversity, equity, and inclusion officers. And I think that their day of reckoning is coming, and they know it, because Elon Musk has freed up the information transfer between individuals, so you can share. A random person can share huge quantities of information with a very, very wide audience, and I think the state know that the numbers up, and I think they want Tommy dead. In my dream world, Tommy is released, and we together. Who knows with people? You never know with people. And when I say together, I don't mean me and Tommy. I mean myself, Tommy, and a lot of people come together and create a political movement which brings down this disgusting, vile shithouse of a government that we have, and starts providing an alternative which is actually of the people, by the people, and for the people. That's what I think about this stuff, and I think it will happen. I think it's unavoidable, actually. I think we're heading towards a wall. The government is driving us at high speed towards a wall, and it's trying to tell us to take our seatbelts off, and we're not going to.
Right. And well, as you know, Errol Musk, Elon's dad, is on the phone, on the show all the time, and on the phone as well. He compares Tommy to Nelson Mandela, and he does believe he thinks he will one day be prime minister. Would Tommy make a good prime minister?
I think anyone would make a better prime minister than the current crop of arseholes. Sorry to be rude, but it is Friday night. It's Friday night, Saturday night. Yeah, I think anyone who's put themselves on for no personal gain. Tommy hasn't gained from any of this other than a lot of fans, but he's not doing this because he wants a lot of fans. If you spend time with Tommy, he's not someone that he's actually shy about his fans. I do think Nelson Mandela was I do think they're comparable, actually. Nelson Mandela was locked up on Robben Island for 27 years. Tommy has been put in, I mean, their politics is slightly different, one has to admit. But, there's an argument to say Nelson Mandela is the worst ever thing that happened to South Africa, but let's not go there. I would love to see any man or woman who speaks from the heart on those benches. I would.
Yeah. And we obviously we concern about how Tommy's doing, which is why it's so important to continue shining the spotlight. You're switching off from social media. Will you still be in touch with Tommy?
I feel pretty bad, actually. So I was emailing Tommy a lot at the beginning, and then I was looking forward to going and visiting him. So I stopped emailing him, and my visit was cancelled a couple of weeks ago. So I need, actually, one of the things I do need to do on my switch off social media thing is get back to corresponding with him directly. But I think it's appalling that we are being stopped from seeing him, and this is the same